Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video after watching No Way Home. So before starting I would like to give everyone here a spoiler warning. Anyone who have not watched the movie can leave. So with a second spoiler warning I would like to begin this video. So, if you are still here, I assume that you have seen the movie. So, here I want to give a quick review before I explain you the ending. Spider-Man No Way Home is my favorite MCU movie so far. Yes, even better than Endgame and Infinity War. I grew up with the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, so this movie has a special place in my heart. I will be making one more full review for this movie. But in this video, I exclusively want to discuss the ending, especially Doctor Strange's final spell and how it works in the MCU. So let's get to it. Once the action is over, Peter visits the coffee shop where MJ works and Ned hangs out. Neither recognizes him. Doctor Strange's spell has worked, and everybody has forgotten poor Peter Parker. He's fighting crime anonymously and dropped the fancy Stark costumes in favor of a homemade one. The forgetting spell throws up a bunch of questions, however. Happy and MJ don't know Peter, which means they've forgotten the connection between Peter and Spider-Man. But Spider-Man still exists, which means that time hasn't been affected. So what about the events of this and previous Spider-Man movies? Does MJ remember being in the Statue of Liberty battle, where she cut her head? Why does she think she was there? How does Happy think he met Aunt May? What do they see in their minds when they think about Spider-Man? So, the answer to these questions is that all these people remember Spider-Man, not Peter Parker. I mean, all these events did take place, but those events took place in their memory with Peter wearing his mask. So, they remember these events as Spider-Man, not Peter Parker. It is a kind of hallucination, in which Doctor Strange modifies that part of the brain which stores the memory of Peter Parker. So, they have no memory of Peter Parker. For example, Happy met Peter, but he remembers him with his Spider-Man mask on, not Peter Parker. Same with MJ and Ned. They did meet Spider-Man but not Peter Parker. Same can be said for J. Jonah Jameson. I mean, the events took place exactly as was depicted in the MCU movies, but the memory of the people in MCU has been modified. Another set of questions come up in our mind. And if those events still happened, what about the news reports naming Parker? Have all those news reports and tweets just been wiped? To answer these questions I have to give you another example. When you have a dream at night, and wake up in the morning, do you remember the exact details of the dream? I mean, which person you met, how he looked like, what was the color of the hair and other such details. You don't, right? That's because the exact memory of your dream gets erased as soon as you wake up and you are only left with vivid memories. That is exactly what happens at the end of No Way Home. Doctor Strange's spell has manipulated the brain of the people in the MCU in such a way that, once they see the video of Mysterio revealing Peter's identity and take their eyes off the video footage, they immediately forget about Peter's identity. That's the only plausible explanation I can think of at this point. Hopefully, they reveal this in detail in the upcoming Spider-Man or Doctor Strange movies. So basically, at the end of No Way Home, we can see Peter Parker of the MCU becoming the classic Spider-Man that we know and love so much. He loses pretty much everything. He is on his own. He has no Tony Stark, Happy, or Aunt May to support and guide him. He lives in a very moderate apartment and gets his iconic red and blue Spider-Man costume. So, basically I am very excited for the future of Spider-Man in the MCU and beyond. I will be uploading a video explaining the post-credit scene of the movie. Till then, goodbye and have a great day. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more awesome contents.